I'm sorry. The energy is just so goofy today. Okay. I, I, I feel like I'm seriously trying to turn my freaking brain off too. I'm seeing now that like part of, I feel like it's got to be everybody who chooses to like heal, because once you start to heal yourself, you're becoming a healer for others. And it probably all goes together that you have this natural inclination to want to give, because you're healing yourself to heal others. It's natural for you to want to, you're the wounded healer. Like, but at the same time, and that's why I see that it's the way of nature, because you see it with plants. There's kudzu that take over, and like invasive plants and stuff like that. And it's like, whatever, I don't want to go down that rabbit hole, but like, because it's energetic, it's like I see it, and it's like I'm trying not to overanalyze it, but it's like jealousy is such a crazy thing to me, because it's like I feel like there's people who, because they don't want to be seen or whatever, they like, because I know that it's not comfortable playing the comparison game, but it's like if you don't want to be seen, I guess you're constantly in that trap of like being jealous of others, trying to steal their essence or copy them or whatever, and then seeking validation to get like some sort of ego high or something like that. I don't know exactly, because I'm trying not to like overanalyze it, but it's like I wanted to speak it because it's like it gets real. You literally, I know that's where the panic attacks have come from and stuff. It's because it's like you feel like you feel like you're surrounded, and you're surrounded by energy vampires, but you're isolated, and you don't have a way to connect to people, and you don't have a way to, I mean, I'm speaking this just because that's what it's been like and felt like for me. And then you even question yourself of like, what is wrong with me? Like, why is this happening? And I think that I mean, there's probably different reasons, but like, I think that one of the reasons is that you had to be isolated to be able to see these different things, and then also to learn these lessons. And I feel like a big part of that, one of these, I feel like it's like, I don't know if it's lifelong or whatever, but it's like learning to feel safe enough to receive, because if you're naturally a giver, it's even harder to receive. And then on top of that, when you always have people, you have to keep figuring out how to detach and pour back into yourself, but you're not able to. It's like you don't have enough. I don't even know that you don't have enough energy, but it's just like the fear or the lack or the whatever like prevents you from attracting it's like this journey to attract your tribe. And because your tribe they're going to be healers too. They're going to be givers as well. And they're people that you can pour into each other. Because I know I've experienced that. I've experienced people in my life who were also givers, but they were, sorry, all the shoulders thing. They were like fewer and far between. Because this is what I wanted to add too, is it's like, I've always felt like there's something about it too that's like vibrational, because it's like, because I know, I'm thinking specific, there's a couple of people that I know who were friends who were also givers, and one of them is a Cancer, and I feel like probably all Cancers are givers, but she's just such a beautiful, like nurturing person. So I'm like, I wanted to give that, because it's like, it gets really scary sometimes when you're in these spaces and you've gone through these long periods of time of isolation, or you feel like, is this ever going to happen, that I'm going to attract my people, or am I ever going to get out of this environment or whatever? That it's like, it's not, I don't know the bigger reason why, but it's not personal. It's like, I don't know. It is strange. And I guess we're just not meant to know why, because it's like, I don't understand the purpose of like becoming a healer and then attracting people that don't want to heal. Like, I don't know why that is, but it's meant to teach, because I think that's what I mean. I think it comes back to that, teaching us that we have to figure out how to heal this part of us so that we can learn to receive, because it's like, it's the only way that we're going to be able to like advance and like be strong enough to keep pressing forward. Because it's like, I just think it's the nature of reality. It's like there's just people that are trying to live vicariously through other people, and that was excuse me, that was their life choice or whatever. They just, because I see it in a bigger picture of just like, I just think that it's like, it is what it is, because there's these different characters, because you'll see it. I've seen it happen time and time again of like these same people that are like doing these things, underhanded things to you, and like be in this selfish, they can't see outside their ego. It's like, they just think that they don't have the capacity to hold space for others. So it's like it's not that I don't know if they can, I'm sure that they can tap into other people's emotions, but then it's like this part of them is feeding off of this lower vibration. So it's like, I don't know all of the underlying reasons, but their hearts are closed off, I guess. It's too much pain. They don't want to feel the pain to have to open up again and move through it. So, but oh yeah, I'm going to end, I'm all over the place again. They cry. I've seen it happen. I've witnessed so much, and like that I am very grateful for in the relationships that I've been in. I've seen a lot of things, and I've seen my mom repeatedly get upset and cry when her kids finally choose themselves and are finally able to leave the nest after all of the whatever, and it was so weird. I don't want to give too many. I don't want to keep going on and on, but like I remember when that happened the last time, my mom and my guides immediately said that this is selfish. It was like, it wasn't like I wasn't judging it. It was almost like in my ears instantly, they were like, this is selfish. And then my mom even repeated that, and she was like, I know it's selfish, yada, yada. And that's what I mean. It's like these people, they know that they can't, but they don't know how to get themselves out of the space, the karma that they're in, and they don't, sorry, all the lawn people are here, and they don't want to do the work. So why they attach themselves, how they attach themselves, why it has to be such long cycles. Like, I heard someone say that karmic cycles can last like a year or so. Like, it's like more or less we're forced to move through this stuff. So it's just all the more reason for you to keep pouring into yourself and follow your heart, because it's a fucking madhouse here. And I hope that we all heal this part of us so that we can receive again, because everybody needs that. And I don't think there's anything else I was going to say about it, because they're telling me to stop and listen, because I realize I've gotten somehow, that's what I mean. Is like, sometimes you say, get yourself caught up, and I'm like, how have I been doing the same thing day after day after day? And we've only been getting in deeper into lack. And how did I not see it sooner? And like, how did this happen? And I just don't think, I may have the answers later, but they're just not here now. So that's what I mean. It's like, even if you think that, like, we just don't know, there's stuff that's going on in the background that you just don't know. We don't get to know why until later. All right, I'm gonna stop there.